For a moment I thought that that was actually the White Horde flag there. I was like, oh crap, what have I done? But no, we're fine. We're fine. I'm gonna go with medium looting. We kind of need money right now. Although it is gold province, but there's probably going to be a ton of money in there then. I was like, already at low enthusiasm. I wonder why. Do they have any armies? They do have 3,000 somewhere. Probably fighting some rebellions in White Horde. Or they're going around the Caspian Sea or something like that. To try to flank me. Oh, they might be going around here. That's also a possibility. Luckily we've got F4 over there in Odisha. And then Carly is guarding kind of the mountain pass through there. Over here we don't really have a fort, other than our capital, and cards we got to the south. But there's still some room for improvement in terms of our defensiveness. Or defenses, but I'm sure that will be fine. So I don't suppose... No, that drill doesn't technically increase the siege ability or anything like that. Does the professional doesn't do anything in regards to that? No. Not directly. Indirectly, yes. Because the army tradition, doesn't that have an impact on the... See, yeah, that has an impact on the siege ability. So technically speaking, it does have... well, it reduces the decay of the army tradition, that's pretty much it. But that's not bad. Right, so we had 140... Yeah, we've still got 146 development. We're actually losing a bit of cash right now. It's a bit of a shame, but I suppose we'll have to survive with that. I do wonder if we're actually gaining stability right now. We might not be. We've lost a lot of the modifiers that were increasing it. Or at least, you know, having an impact on it. So it might still be going up just a little bit. I don't suspect that it's going to go fast enough, so we might want to boost it up a little bit with something. Now what exactly that something is going to be, I'm not entirely sure yet. But yes, can't wait to get us a little bit more gold from here. Right, so stability, let's have a look. It is actually going down. It's not going down fast, but it is going down. Provincial corruption is going down on average. The national income is... Oh wow, yeah, there's a lot of corruption there. Realm expenses, the wages, manpower, and property. Let's actually have a look at the manpower then. There's a state army, so there's a bit of volunteers that we are recruiting. There's not a lot though. There is not a lot. There's a bit of urban conscripts and peasant conscripts. Actually got officers, we're also getting a tiny bit. It's like 3 per year. Oh dear. That's not a lot. Okay, I was just wondering if that shows anything. Right, so what I was just wondering is, like, if you have a look at, for example, our capital and the military over here, so we can see the peasant levy, noble knights, so that's the feudal stuff, but I don't think there's any urban stuff from here. Oh, wait, actually, there might be something on the other page. So this is militia, local citizens, hard captain, snow, clan host. Okay, so the last page. National army. Spending a decent bit in there on training and recruitment. So we are spending, half a point of military mana, or military monarch points. Peasant country, so there's 1.3 thousand peasant countries, and it's going up a little bit. A tiny bit of urban conscripts. Actually, officers, we've got a total of 18 in here, and it's gone up by 2, presumably in the next, in this year. Metropolitan officers, we got a total of 5. Cleric officers, we got 10. Okay. Never really watched or checked those numbers before. I just got a bit curious. Right, let's try speed 5. See if my computer can hold that or handle that. Not necessarily, but we'll see. Oh, the problem is most likely just going to be that there's we're speeding through the months quickly enough that we're just basically waiting and not able to do much because the game is going fast that quickly, but at least the siege is going to go faster that way. So the HRE does have a fair bit of authority. I wonder if they're going to get any of the reforms done this round. Also, the reforms are a little bit different in the mod than they are in vanilla, I'm pretty sure. Actually, there's probably a lot of difference in there. The decentralization, there's not a lot you can do in there. centralization, there's a little bit more. I still need to, at some point, do a kind of a proper HRE run where we focus on the HRE instead of trying to get away from the HRE. I suppose what... Are you allied to anyone? No. Okay. You would like to ally me, but, you know, I'm just going to send in a spy there. Because I can. We're probably taking a bit of attrition in here, but overall we should still be fine. At least the manpower is doing fine. Or the troops are still doing fine. The manpower pool is a bit lowered, but I think, yeah, it's probably going to be alright. Spending quite a bit of manpower per month, though, on the reinforcements. But if we could just get this... Oh, there we go. They've surrendered. We'll take the province, we'll take the money, all of 10 ducats. And then we'll get a peace deal done. Excellent. Now this is an area that we may need to do a bit of rebel suppression in. I think what we're going to do is we are actually going to be... No, we can keep the troops there. The unrest is not going to be a problem. There we got 71 ducats. We do need to get a core going as soon as possible. We actually got pretty darn good national unrest in here. Fully maintained forts is doing quite a bit. There's also a war. We lost about 3,000 manpower, which is a bit unfortunate, but we'll survive. Oh. Orthodox zealots. Okay. I mean, oh, I'm okay with that. Wait, this is... No, that's not in a war. Never mind. Take a long war with some local resistance. Pretty much. But I think our manpower is slowly starting to recuperate. So that is brilliant news. Right, so I wanted to get the stability up one way or another. It's still going down. So let's go ahead and have a look at the elite stuff here. So there's the concessions. That would increase the stability a little bit. Not on a yearly basis, though. Strategic marriage would increase... No, that wouldn't increase it yearly either. That would increase the power. Listenability would increase it. But the... Well, actually, no. It's going to slow it down. It gives you like 10% towards stability, but then the interwar is going to increase by 10%, so it means that it's actually going to kind of negate itself. We could promote them. That would be stability increase, interval minus 10%. Ooh, actually. How much do we have influence on the metropolitan now? 8 point... Okay. We're getting close on that. Don't suppose there's anything over here that we could do that would increase their influence immediately. Promise production would be nice. That would increase their loyalty. As part of the smugglers, that would increase... Well, no. Not exactly. Could do the align the cabinet, but that would be a bit of a risky thing as well. That would increase their power, but also loyalty quite drastically. If you promote them, that's going to increase the... Well, actually, if we do that, we might be able to pull it off. Now, it's going to lower our stability overall, but... Oh, anger of the other factions. I'm not entirely sure how bad. It's probably just going to have an impact on the relations and not the loyalty. Yeah, they do hate me right now. Oh, did I spawn commercialism? I have not yet. I've slowly trying to work on getting the reforms done in here. But I suppose let's actually have a look. Where is the commercialization right now? It's probably still pretty far. I mean, it's actually, do you know, I might be bringing it to the neighborhood. The one thing that I suppose I could do is go ahead and increase our relations with Genoa, just in case. If we just let them be in the neighborhood, hopefully they don't get kicked out, then that might spread it in here. And that would save us a little bit of problems, but like to get it to spawn in our nation, we need to get quite a bit of reforms done. Basically, we need to get the left-hand side of the burger reforms up to level 8, I believe. Or something like that, and that's a lot easier said than done. And we'd need to get them to average power of 25. Oh! Well, in that case, as soon as we can... Oh, right, but we can only do... Well, we can technically do more than one reform at the same time. If we get the metropolitan influence at 30... Hold on a minute. It's almost 30 already. Wait, hold on a minute. Was it power or influence? Power, okay, power is going to be a problem. Yeah, it's definitely worth to increase the burger power. Because it starts lowering the power from the nobility and all that. So it's sometimes a bit tricky to kind of get it rolling, so to speak. What I'm thinking here is like, I got two options. I can use the stability, or what stability I have, to reduce the corruption from the bureaucrats by a decent bit. But that was going to cost us 2 stability, or we can try to get the reform done over here, which is probably going to be 2 stability as well, but that's going to increase the burghers' power from wealth. Plus urban and commerce production would go up, which is quite nice. There would be a bit more autonomy from burghers, but at the same time the power would go up quite a bit more. So I think we do want to do the city charters at least as soon as we can, assuming that we're getting the influence sufficiently. Which I'm not entirely sure that we are. We might just about be able to get enough by the end of the year. Right, I can't request the knowledge sharing, unfortunately. Golden, well, it's currently White Horde still. It hasn't been formed into Gold Horde yet. It's a Golden Horde yet. It's slowly forming up in there, potentially after all the smolders have worn out. The Blue Horde is probably going to be the one that is going to be conquering a lot of that and then forming the Golden Horde. But yeah, our goal on this run is to actually reach China and kind of take as much of the Silk Road as possible and get some silk producing provinces, and then also have a port somewhere in the Mediterranean. It's kind of our self-imposed goals for this playthrough. We'll see how long that is going to take. Probably quite a while. But I don't mind having a bit of a long run series. Oh, the military engineer died. Okay, can we get a burger in there? Well, apparently not. Actually, the manpower recruitment cost sounds like a lovely idea at this stage. Oh, and the manpower, okay, the manpower is actually recuperating again. So that means that we're probably, well, still force limit of 8. Okay, so we're a bit over the limit. Choice is a weird choice for that. Yeah, I know. Oh, and stability goes down, but that's probably because we lost the advisor. So we still don't have the naval materials. I mean, I suppose the naval material productions have been quite weak still. How much do we have in here? We basically have no ship production at all. Okay, well, I mean, this is probably the only one that had the stuff from the start. So what I suppose I could do a bit of an investment in the industries in Odisha. And I know that the automatic investment should be happening every now and then, but I'm not entirely sure if they are. I don't have the notification events from it on right now, and you know, I can still do some manual investments when I feel like it. It's not really going to be the most optimal way to do it, but nonetheless, at least we can make sure that some of the investments get done. Oh, okay. Rakununlu is fighting a war against Hilaridis. Okay, I butchered the name horribly, but the one to the south of them. I have used the move pop thing. Not done it recently though. Like I used it on a custom nation playthrough. Oh well, I did that off camera, but like I was testing some of the things, and I did use that. It was quite expensive though, if I remember correctly. But that was in the Alpha 10, I believe. Not entirely sure if they changed any of the numbers in that. Or since then. But I mean, yeah, I could probably just take some urban population from our capital to move over there to make sure that this would have enough people to produce the things, or work the things rather. But well, there's a decent bit of residents over there. We got room for 30,000. We got what, 5,000? Yeah, 5,000. They're just improving. They're not quite getting all their life needs. Actually, I suppose I should take a look at what their life needs are. I don't remember the ones that the residents have. I know the peasants have basically just food for their life needs. Residents, so food, salt, fiber for life needs. Food, salt, fiber, okay. Salt price isn't very high, so I think that we probably do produce enough of it. Although, not necessarily... Do we have salt mines in here? We should be able to get some sea salt. So how about... double check that we have the salt mines. Yeah, we got sea salt over there already producing at least a little bit. And there. And there. Okay, so we'll just open it over here. So that's going to get a little bit more of their needs met. Ah, burger relief taxes ended. Okay, so we have a little bit more burger power at least. We could maybe do that again. Just to get the power increased. Wait, no, that's tax relief, right. No, I was thinking something else. Okay, so we can't actually do anything that would increase their power right now. Never mind. Oh, the Metropolitans are actually losing some power here. Oh, that was the start of the year, okay. We may have actually had the influence at the end of the year, now that I think of it. But now we don't have that anymore, of course. Yeah, we did. Well, let's try to remember this time. Actually go to speed 4, so we'll have a bit more time to realize what's happening. But there's another potential war over here that we could take both of these provinces, I'm pretty sure. And they would be able to get to Chiron, which would like to actually ally us, but I don't think we're going to do that. Ally to Faras and the tributary of Whitehorse, but that's not going to be a problem. But yeah, we'd like to take that, and then it's basically going to be Karaköyünlü. Now, luckily we do have 2 allies that we might be able to use in the war against QQ. But how well we're going to... Well, actually, let's have a look. If we were to declare war, we're not going to declare the war now, but they got 16,000, and if I was to call in my allies, we'd get 31,000. So we'd have quite a good numbers advantage in that regard. Now I'm actually wondering, so if we go for the Conquest Cassabelli, we'd be able to get these 2. If we go for the Reconquest, we'd be able to get these 2. Technically, we could be getting these 2 as well, or vice versa. I'm not going to declare the war right now, but it looks like our manpower pool had at least started recovering again. We're almost at our starting force limit. That's good news. How is the rebels doing this? There's a fair bit of unrest there. 12 points. I mean, I've seen a lot worse, to be fair. But it could be a lot better, to be fair, as well. Now, okay, our taxes are now 3.6. That's gone up a little bit. Also, the trade income has gone up a tiny bit, which is always nice to see. I'm actually going to increase the corruption. Oh, well, I suppose I can go all the way there. Sure. We can get the corruption going down, and that's going to mean that we'll hopefully get a bit more money in the long run. Well, at least keep the corruption low enough so that that's not going to be causing too many issues. Okay, so QQ seems to be having at least the initiative in the early war here. Sieging down over here. And was it? Yeah, over there as well. To be fair, we haven't really conquered that much yet in this playthrough. Only 4 provinces total. But, you know, we had a bit of problems with the nobility not liking us. So we had to kind of let the problem simmer down a little bit. Oh, right. Let's do commoner interactions. We can maybe do some temporary tax relief. So we at least get that, and then we're going to do the reform over here. Now the reform. Nobility are indifferent. Burghers are ecstatic. Burger loyalty plus 40. Oh, wow. Plus 3 consultation. All power cost plus 5. Lose 4 stability. Wow. Okay. Great success. Right, well, I suppose we'd need to do some more commoner interactions. Grain? If we go with the full grain thing, that's going to reduce the unrest, plus get us a decent bit of stability back. Also going to cost us a bit of admin points, but I suppose that's a thing that we're going to have to do. It's going to be quite costly for us for some years now. But at the same time, we need to get out of this deficit of stability. How much do we... Well, that's not updated yet. Well, next year it will probably be getting the stability back quite quickly. At least I hope so. But that should also start increasing the burger... Well, the loyalty is now massive. Which means that the corruption is hopefully going to start going down a little bit faster. Plus the autonomy might start dropping at least a little bit. How did you get a claim over here? Hold on a minute. Who's this? Timurids.